Yes, hot updates Uganda. Tuli wano ku Museveni's obsession with fake foreign investors, which is on another level. Museveni is so obsessed with fake investors, which is so embarrassing and frustrating. We have so many Ugandans that are doing well, that are so progressive in business. Nga balina business ideas, balina sente, balina obwongo. Naye nga tebawadde opportunity okubeera nga bakulaakulana. Museveni n'abeera nga atuleetera fake investors. Era nga ali mu line tudde bamuyita Howard, the latest in line along or your international entertainment star is a suspect investor and a scientist who travels to Uganda, go past all the government side agents and taken straight to meet the head of state. But Uganda, never disguising anga scientists, never batwala straight wa government over Museveni. Nayenga, among the many things about President Museveni that puzzle, embarrass and frustrate Ugandans is the way he seems to constantly favor foreign investors over Ugandan business ones. Sincerely speaking, Ugandans are not poor, they have the brains. At much as people are crying to Uganda, or what people have money. Tunulire dungunga Dubai. Dikulakulana without waters, everything is almost imported, but they are rich. How about Uganda that is blessed? Naye government tewadde bannayuganda opportunity olw'okuba teyagala yeekulakulanye. Instead sente ba payers oba sente z'abawomusolo zateeka mu ba fake investors. Is that the government cheating Ugandans? These fake investors eventually disappear. Nga tulabye na kye tukoze. One econ Omusenego ye yaliwo ng'ono Howard tannajja. Ono Senegalese atamanyi nawe we bafaanana. Ye yaliko kati tulaba waliwo ono Howard, simanyi Howard wanaleero. The foreign investors are the ones who seem to get tax breaks, public land freely given to them by the government, while Ugandan entrepreneurs struggles with high bank lending rates and high taxes. That's true. Abanayuganda babonabona taxes that are levied on their goods, especially ebintu ebiyingira mu ggwanga bannayuganda entrepreneurs bakaaba today. Naye ate bano ba foreign investors be baweebwa favors, babawa tax breaks, public land is given to them free. Do you know in Uganda omuntu alina sente nga investor aleeta abajasi ba SFC n'emmundu ku ttaka n'agobako omuntu ng'olusasudde na sente ezo oba kiba kyetaaga kutta oba kupoisoninga muntu n'akikola ne bamutwala mu poliisi enkya ne bamuwa bond oba ne batamusibirako ddala. What have you ever seen such a thing in other countries? Museveni kayagala bannansi ba president baagala abantu baabwe oleeta otya investor nga ne sente ezirwaninga ebintu mu ggwanga tebimala. Tukyali mu bbiru y'amafuta, amafuta galinnya buli mwaka buli ddakiika. Mukimanyi nti buli mwezi gugenda n'ebbiru yaayo okuba gwa mukaaga gaba kakaaga kati tulinze gwa musanvu gago gali mu kakaaga lwenda wegunaggwerako nga guli mu kasanvu. Museveni asirise naye bano ba investors sente ezibaweebwa to invest in Uganda oba bla 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 zo zirabika. Kyannaku nga ba entrepreneurs oba bannayuganda babandikulakulanyiza ensi babeera disguise tebaweebeddwa favors emisolo banka ye bannange banka etutte ebintu by'abantu bannange nammwe mukiraba banka etutte ebintu by'abannayuganda buli wooyita ku social media house for rent, apartments for rent, buki for rent, abantu tebalina sente. Museveni asirise obwavu obuli e Uganda kwatadde okuleeta aba investors tetumanyi presidential advisors ddala kye baliko kubanga tetumanyi bane Museveni alina ba presidential advisors. By the way, presidential advisors will go for years without even having a meeting the man they are supposed to be advising. But Americans and Europeans land at Entebbe International Airport one day and meeting with Museveni the next day. There's a chomuchulidde. Presidential advisors abantu badde advising Museveni obutakola nsobi. bamala n'emyaka nga tebamitiize Museveni kumuwa ku magezi naye nga basasulwa bapeyingibwa bills bali ku ssente z'emisolo balyaza Abannayuganda naye investor ayingirawo gottamanyi na mbeera ze gottakozeeko na research ayingirawo leero enkya n'amiitinga Museveni ate ne bayisa etteeka ssente ne zifuluma eddwaliro lya Lwoba terizimbibwanga ne Ssaabwe investor tetumanyi kye twalaga ayogera ku ssente baagala mulya buli. American actor Howard is the latest in line of international entertainment stars, real or suspected investors, science or alleged scientists, and other figures who travel to Uganda, offers all government investment and tourism agencies who work is to receive these visitors and taken straight to meet the head of state. I want to develop a new hydrogen technology in Uganda. Howard investor. The main purpose of the project would be to defend the sovereignty of the country as far as technology is concerned, Howard told the president of the state. Apparently, according to Howard, his hydrogen project is supposed to help remove waste plastic from Uganda's ocean. Anti ulira kati agenze mu nnyanja za Uganda. Naye nze mu ndaba eyange embada yadala Museveni abeeranga akoze obuki obukojjokojjo n'abantu bano babbe ssente z'Abannayuganda. How can you trust someone like n'omuteeka ne mu public kwe kusisinkana kwe kukola conclusion kwe posting, because by the time you display something in the public you've already decided. So how can we love foreign investors if we don't have any love for the locals? Oyagala otya abo ba investor bannalero nga toyagala n'abaddugavu? It's not clear by oceans how it meant lakes, or if he really believes Uganda has oceans or is located at the Indian Ocean the way Kenya and Tanzania are. Oshitegeera talina shuba waliwo ocean because we are not Tanzania. Uganda is a landlocked and I've not seen an ocean in Uganda actually. Howard's profile on the Wikipedia and other online sources has him at the base as the pseudo scientist or somebody with quite unconventional scientific theories. Before Howard, President Museveni received a Senegalese R&B singer Akon, who declared that he was going to build a futuristic new city dubbed Akon City. And this new city would use his own cryptocurrency, anti-Kali. Naye nga tusooka tuddeko ebbali cryptocurrency mugimanyi bulungi. Nze abantu bempulidde bonna abakozesa cryptocurrency babbiddwa site ebala n'ebulawo nga Bannayuganda bainvestinzeemu ssente empitirivu. Kati ono Akon yajja n'agamba agenda kukola ekibuga kye bayita Akon City era nga ekyo ekibuga bakozesaamu ssente za Akon zokka. Kufe ffenna Abannayuganda ani afunamu Akon oba Ugandans? Museveni zuukuka. Oyinza okuba tewasoma naye owangalidde mu butaala. Woba okoye eva mu buyinza ebintu byokola biswaza Abannayuganda ate byongera kukyayisa. You cannot keep deciding on your own as if ensi yiyo. Otukoledde tusiimye naye toyonoona toyoza noyanika mu ttaka. More than 20 years ago, a Sri Lankan national, Kana V. Kanathan, was given the contract by the government to set up a company, TriStar, to oversee the production of textiles at Bugolobi. Kampala as part of Uganda's participation in the AGOA tariff-free trade deal with the United States. N'omusiiranka emyaka 2 emabega bamuwojjikola bamuwa contract. Naye TriStar to oversee the production of textiles at Bugolobi. Babe bafunamu bannansi bangi abalina obwongo obwo oba gavumenti besobola okusponsoringa ne basomera ebweru ne bafuna obwongo. Abannayuganda balina ssente, Abannayuganda bakozi, naye n'olaba ng'aleese investor kwe kujja kwe kumumiitinga kwe kusayininga contract kwe kumudisiployinga mawulire. What kind of nonsense is this? We've had American rapper Kanye West and his then wife Kim Kardashian with a former promising to build a theme park. You know that Kim Kardashian yali Kanye West mbuba investor bagenda zimba theme park babavuliramu wa mu nsi etali yaabwe okuzimba theme park for example. Then there was this Prof. Salazman Naizi from the University of Illinois in the United States, who it said had claimed to have a COVID-19 vaccine at the time before John had developed any, and this new vaccine would be produced in Uganda. I don't know what vaccine in Bulana Abtamogerako. Mojukina Bulunji during COVID times 2020. Why were invested at Jambo Yavako University of Illinois again to collect a COVID vaccine? You remember that person? oba yabulirawa ate nga sente yazirya ne vaccine teyagikola. President Museveni's way of welcoming any foreigner posturing as an investor follows in tradition of our 19th century ancestors. Era ddala afaanana ba ancestors bali bakabaka mwanga ate nga bo baali magezi. An Arab trader or a European explorer, as long as you were from abroad, you were ushered into the court of the king or the local chief. Anti Tugamba, Museveni wabata. We don't know who advises him. This is not good. By the way, Fengaba na Uganda, nakuwaza. Never leave the country's cash crop in foreign investors' hands. All other officials and Qatarians did not matter. You went straight into the king's chambers and discussed and negotiated with him. In that sense, what Museveni does is not new or out of character. From the time we first made contact with Europe, we have remained outward facing, seeking validity from what Europeans think of us. The future British Prime Minister Winston Churchill described Uganda as the Pearl of Africa in 1908, laying the ground for our permanent view of ourselves, adopting it as a tourism and market strapline. The Pearl word forming the business name of countless restaurants, schools, and hotels. When it comes to redesigns of Uganda print news, the consult is almost always a European or American. Most of Uganda's today football fans know very well of every detail about the transfer window, futures, weekly salaries, and scoring record of the top English Premier League players, but the next to nothing about Uganda's national football league. Ebyo byonna binakuwaza. Tulina kusooka kusiitikinga approval, validity from those Europeans. The problem is Museveni likes money. A sentence of nurses nazikozesa ebibye. Kati asigala ali mu kwetaaga abantu bano because ayagala sente. Because we would be independent today, Ugandans wouldn't be suffering today. You guys, abana Uganda balina obulumi. Buli lunaku uli omwana nga ayagala kgenda. Ate tekimala mu maanyi nti ne bana abantu twegomba tobanga abagagga nabo batunda byabwe bafulume Uganda. Museveni kyeyogera nti tujja kwavuwala tuve mu bibuga tutundubirana kitulya kiringa ekituukirira n'Abannayuganda abasigaddemu nga balina ku busente Museveni abumazeewo. When a Ugandan drama troupe or musician performs in America or Europe, the first concert in Kampala is marketed as the Airborns, fresh from London, will be at La Bonita Theatre this Easter Sunday. Foreign investors must collaborate, not compete, says private sector. Few Ugandans, after obtaining their bachelor's degree at a Ugandan university, have not at least once completed applying for a master's degree from a university in Canada, Britain, or the United States. What all this shows, of course, is that for all the hundreds of the presidential advisors, agencies, and cabinet ministers, the government of Uganda does not function as a mechanical bureaucracy. However, before we blame Museveni too much, let's think about this. We must seek to understand why this is so. Might it be Uganda's landlocked geographical location? Until the mid-1800s, no person from the tribes and nations that eventually became the Uganda's protectorate head has ever seen a European or any other race. On the other hand, the Ethiopians, Kenyans, Tanzanians, Somalians, Mozambicans, and other Africans living along the Indian Ocean coastline, there had been centuries of direct trading and cultural contact with the Islamic and Arab world. So the arrival of first Arabs and later the first Europeans was a significant development in Uganda and other territories. In addition, these pioneering contacts brought within them objects and technology of sophistication that Buganda had never seen of. Banange emboozi eno mpanvu naye nga tusaba busabi Museveni azukuke. Uganda is no longer of the other days of kingdomship. Tuli mu president issues. Uganda esobola okwesalirawo. We don't need those fake investors as long as tetukola bulungi. Tetukola bulungi. Ugandans are not well off. The rate of unemployment is so high. So high. binakuwaza mikanda wanga, binakuwaza, benyamiza, bitisa. But this guy is so obsessed. But presidential advisor said amuveeyo. Revenue ayingira ku bannansi. Omusajja yalese minzaani n'agamba kati olugoye balupima ku minzaani. Tugenda kukola tutya? That means naffe abatunda tugenda tandika tundira ngoye minzaani. Naye nga kyatandika ddi amafuta. Abantu ekalomo gye bafa enjala. Oli n'avaayo n'agamba balina ente bazitunde. Ente bazibbye bazimaze. You guys, Uganda yeetaaga ssaala. Uganda teri ayamba. We need change. Museveni okoye wumula. Tusigale tuliko tablets Uganda kwogera mazima kutangaza gwanga. Guys, thank you for watching. You can give your comment in the section. Notubuulira kyolowooza ku bano ba fake investors. Tutulwa okubaleetera amawulire naye nga this is so embarrassing for God and my country. Tusigale tuliko tablets Uganda. Subscribe, hit the bell button. Tujja kuba tukulinze mbere bulungi. Mweraba mikwano.